When you're alive, life can be fun. Go to the forest where the shadows do run. They're coming soon, they can hear you. Story time. Come inside. Donna Carey tells the story.
Hey y'all, I'm Donna.
And I'm Carrie.
And we are Paranormal Chicks.
And this is part 2 of the question and answer series brought to you by yours truly,
Tiffany! I'm back, bitches! My plan is to take over the podcast. Just saying.
Tiffany trying to take our jobs.
Not trying.
You gonna?
Damn. I'm just saying.
Last round we answered all the spooky dooky questions, and this time we're going to answer the more normal / maybe a little creepy. I don't know. Tiffany's making a face. I don't fucking know what we're about to get asked.
Well, I mean, some of them may be spooky still, but, you know, general spooky.
Okay.
Not Halloween.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
If the questioner did it correctly. AKA me, which I probably didn't, so
No pressure.
who knows?
No pressure. It's just millions of listeners. No, I'm kidding. We don't have millions.
Dang.
Just kidding.
Tawny B, they want to know, have you ever had nightmares / experiences with any of the stories you've covered?
I don't think I have really, but the shadow people, it did I was like, have I seen a shadow person? Or, oh my gosh, I've never had sleep paralysis, but what if I did? That terrifies me.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I've had a dream per se.
Or a nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, I have had bad dreams, but not like doing the podcast, but I always have really crazy dreams. So I feel like it's related, but not specifically to. But I will say, when you did the Shadow People episode and not long after it, I was still smoking. And when I would go outside to smoke, when we would take breaks and all that, I would look out in the woods and it was like I could see eyes, you know?
Yes.
Because wasn't that part of the Shadow People
Yeah,
episode?
it was some of the people who protected the forest. And
Yes.
stuff.
And so it was I would look out and I would be like, I think I can see eyes, you know, even that. And then I'd be like, that's nothing. It's just the light. It's the, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, shadow people fucked us up.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
Maya M wants to know, this is kind of the same question, but not really. So
Okay.
we're going to roll with it. Do any of you have any experience with the paranormal? If so, what happened? What's the story, sis?
Cute.
The tea of it is, as Carrie would say. Well, I've had a few things, but never okay, that was a ghost or that was paranormal. But one time me and Tiffany were leaving my house and my parents clean the theaters. And so they would be gone since, 11 till 4 in the morning or something. Well, we were leaving and it was 12 and we thought we saw them come back home. And so we turned around because we saw them. We saw their truck. We saw everything. Turned around and it wasn't them. And so we're just I wonder what that saved us from. If we would have gotten a wreck or what, who knows. But also one time, so my parents had oversized chairs with ottomans. So my mom sat in this one all the time. And my nephew, who was young at the time, he, had an imagination like I did as a kid. And
He really did. His imagination was insane.
Yes. And so he was looking underneath the chair one day and I was like, what is it? And he popped up and was like, there's a little boy underneath there. His name's Andy. And so I'm like, Andy? Oh my God. Just joking around with him because, Toy Story and he's a kid and whatever.
And that was the chair your mom sat in, right?
Yes. And so one day we were just sitting there and I was like, hey, you know what, Mama? Let's change the chairs out. Because again, they're identical, but she had her butt imprint almost on it. So it's like, hey, let's just, prolong the life of them. Let's do this. So we moved them. No one knew. Me and my mama did it. And so I was sitting on the one that she normally sat in, but on, the other spot. And she was in her normal spot on the new chair. My nephew came in, and first thing he did was he just kind of looked weird. And we're like, what? He said, why is Andy underneath the other chair? Y'all, I had my legs down. I pulled the ottoman to me and jumped over it. I was like, I am done. Done. There is no way he would have known that we switched those chairs. Mm-mm.
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 And as a teenager, when you would ask him about Andy, he would shut down, not talk about it.
Yeah.
So scary.
Well, he had said, because again, we would just joke with him and kind of keep going. And he said Andy was black with red hair and red eyes or something. And so I was like, okay, sure.
But no, now we know about.
Oh my gosh.
Now we know about shadow people. And don't some of them have red eyes?
So everything. Now that it's oh fuck.
I don't really have anything at all. Sometimes I have intuition about things, but I think that's just who I am as an Aries, versus a true knowing things. You know what I mean?
Like a true empath?
No, I almost said empath, but I don't think empath. I don't think it's that, because it's like a foreshadowing of the foreskin. You know what I mean? I don't think it's truly a premonition or whatever, but sometimes I just intuitively know things. And again, I think it's more related to who I am versus what I'm capable of, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So no, I don't have any experiences, and maybe that's why I'm more skeptical than Donna and tend to be the naysayer of the podcast. But
yeah,
I don't have any. It's and I want some, but not at all at the same time.
Right. Same here. But that's why, on the one question, on the last one, it was if there were no consequences and no whatever, what would you want? And I'm like, any
All
and
of
all,
it.
because then, yeah, but I'm so scared of everything else.
I've always said, do you remember those books, the Divergent books?
Yes.
The teen books? Well, quick synopsis for anybody who's never read them or watched the movies is there's 4 tribes in this land, and when you come of age, you have to be placed in a tribe that may be different from the one in which you were raised. Well, they basically...
they're called factions, but whatevs.
Well, same, tomato. So they have to take this pill that puts them in situations that feel very real, and then the way they respond to those situations decides what faction they get put in. And so they're never in actual danger. They can't die in those situations, but it's so real they'll feel that they're actually dying. And so they get put through all these different tests to see which one they belong in. And it's I kind of wish that was real. Not the factions and not that, but to be able to go in some sort of virtual reality where you're not actually in danger, but it's so real that you think that you might really could die.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the lasting traumatic effect,
Yeah.
I wish that was real so you could see, do you really fight or flight? Do you really, all the things?
Well, I say that about being pregnant because I don't want kids, but I just want to know what that feels like.
You don't want the labor, you want the experience of being pregnant. Yeah, I don't want the morning sickness because I would both show have that.
Yeah.
Teresa B wants to know, what do you see yourselves doing in 5 years?
Hopefully touring or having meetups. That's really what I want to do. Or having...
Well, I think we should back up and say still the podcast.
Yeah.
Full time. That would be the goal.
Yes.
Would be
Oh my gosh.
podcast full time so that we could do more with it. You said, the meetups,
Not really a tour. I don't want to do shows on the road all the time, but just, where we can have meetups.
And actually, I really would like us to be able to take this in a way that we can go to the places that you talk about and have, videos and stuff of us there and do experiencing all these things. Not I don't know how I would want it to be, but where we actually get to go to some of these places.
Kind of like a BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Yeah. And then I think it would be cool to be able to actually like delve into cases a little deeper.
Yeah.
With actually maybe going out and interviewing. For me, it would be more like interviewing police officers and people involved in the cases in that way.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm emotionally strong enough to have, like, with the families and stuff, although I would, and that would be a great avenue, you know, but I think it would be so cool to actually interview investigators.
Yeah.
So that's where I hope to grow and keep moving the podcast forward.
Yeah. Well, there's so many different, like, facets to us, you know, that I think, I don't know, not like having a different podcast too, but like just having, like what we've done on Patreon, like our certain things. You do the missing, I do the I survived, you know, like that kind of stuff, but having different segments too in like Patreon or something.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Our next question comes from Michael A. He has a shit ton of questions for you. So let's get started.
Okay.
Michael wants to know what kind of stories are an absolute nope.
For me, there's not really like a true crime story that's like off limits. I tend to shy away from like solely child murder, like, you know, that are like, I mean, I know I've done some obviously, but like that are so gruesome and so just, it's just too much, you know, because while I think those are important, and like I said, I've done some, I just feel like some of the detail doesn't need to be there for those, you know, like it's just too heartbreaking and somber, you know. That's not the types of stories that I enjoy, for lack of a better word, to do. And then there's some that I just don't like, and that I feel like fuck them, and I don't want to give them any more publicity, even though they're dead, you know, like,
yeah,
this is a very unpopular opinion coming out, but I don't like Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
And
same.
so, and I don't like how sensationalized he is, and, you know, and so I don't plan on doing him, you know, and so it's not like it's an absolutely not, it's just, it really is like a nope, don't like him, don't want to do it. So yeah, that's it.
I don't think there's anything off limits for me. Well, like the Skinwalker thing, that was kind of treading on, I don't know, since it is Native American lore and they don't like talking about it outside, and you know what I mean? So I felt kind of bad. I mean, I still did it, so I guess nothing's a nope for me.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't want to be
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally understand. But I think, too, though, that it depends on the place that you're coming from, and that you're not doing it in like a
mocking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're doing it in like I think you did it respectfully, and that's the difference, you know?
I hope so.
Michael's next question is, what's your favorite and least favorite thing about the other?
Oh,
shit.
Okay, time for a novel. My favorite thing about Carrie is that she's a doer. Like, I mean, she takes control. And sometimes, like, that's good just because, I don't know, she goes and then I follow her lead on some stuff. And she used to pump my gas and all that, but now she don't, but whatevs. My least favorite thing about her is she's stubborn and she always thinks that she's right. And that's why we have like, oh, let me Google that. Or, oh, let me back up. And that's how we have the whole tally thing. Y'all know. I mean, meanwhile, I have to be right too. That's, again, tally. But tally for me because I'm right.
For me, my favorite...
You can go ahead and list them all.
Okay. Let me count the ways. No counting? Cool. Yeah, just kidding. Okay. My favorite things about Donna are... Stop looking at me when I answer this. This is too close to emotions. I don't like it. Just that her heart is so big, and it's so big for everyone, and it's just this big love and her big laugh and her big just personality that...
So you're saying you like me because I'm big?
Yeah. I'm a chubby chaser. Oh, God. But truly, it's her big personality, her big love, her big everything that I love. And the things that don't so much love about her is her fucking impulsiveness.
Oh, yeah.
It's her. She's Leo to the fucking core, and so she is. When she's done, she's fucking done, and when she's ready to go, she's fucking ready to go. And it is sometimes I just go, yep, and then I know that in a little bit it's going to change, and so I just go, okay. But on the flip side, that impulsivity is part of her charm and part of one of the things that I love about her too, because it's like, hey, let's start a podcast. And I'm like,
I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because again, that also goes with her creativity, and which again are things that I love about her.
Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm. See how I spun that around to be something good? She just said, Carrie fucking sucks. It was like a job interview.
Mm-hmm.
Michael's next question is, what's something you wish for the other?
My wish for Carrie is that she could see herself through my eyes.
Blah. I don't like that answer. This is too much emotion. That's making me uncomfortable. Like, I literally don't even want to look at y'all right now.
Yeah, because, like, she is her worst critic. We all are. But if y'all get the bloopers, you hear her on some of the things when she doesn't think her, like, joke is funny. She's just like, oh, my God, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. And I'm like, good God. But she's just so hard on herself. And so she doesn't think she's, like, the funny one or whatever.
Because I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Everybody that's listening went, she ain't.
Whatever. I don't know, but like I just want her to know that she is beautiful, she's deserving, and
uncomfortable right now.
And she should know that I'm always right.
This bitch. My wish for Donna, this is going to go deep. You ready for it?
You want me to have closure with my mom?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want you to have closure about your mom's passing.
Yeah.
I would say peace more than closure.
Yeah.
I take my crap. Damn, Carrie cut me deep.
I know. Like she's joking, but she's not. Her eyes are watering.
Next question from Michael. If you could see any supernatural, paranormal, preternatural
Phenomena.
what would it be? What of those things legit scares you?
I can say what legitimately scares me is a demon attachment.
Yeah.
Because I think that you, just from, Ghosts in the Burbs, I've learned that, I don't really know anything about it, but it's like you don't even really know you have it.
Yeah.
Everybody else sees the changes in you, but you don't really know you have it really until it's too late.
Yeah.
So that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, for real.
But as far as what I would like to be able to see spirit in the way like a medium sees it, to help people, but also immediately have the ability to turn it on and off. How I feel like they have to learn how to manage it and be like, okay, now I'm working, now leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, how that Lisa girl had a hat.
The hat and stuff. Yeah, I want that to be like, if I had that ability, immediately know how to turn it on and off.
Mm. I would want to know if vampires really exist.
Ooh, good one.
Like, and if they're like what we think they are or not. You know what I mean? If it's like less sexy and less glamorous.
Less glitter.
Well, no one likes that, okay?
Just a lot of people do.
I know, but not me.
Billions of dollars, I feel like.
Ugh, not me. Yeah, the demon stuff really scares me. And there's that new show. I can't think of it, but it's where like the psychologist and the guy who played Luke Cage, like he's a priest. And so they're looking at demons and stuff. And it's like how, again, this is a show, so I don't know. But you like how our education comes from TV shows and podcasts, but
that aren't even true stories.
Yeah. But I mean, you know what? They're rooted in truth somewhere.
Touche.
But how like a demon could have minions and, people work for them and you know what I mean? And so it's just like, I want to know how many bad people could be like possessed or something, like, honestly, you know what I mean? In some sense. I don't know.
I mean, but it goes back, is it a demon attachment making them that way?
Yeah.
Or is it really some form of like psychopathy?
Yeah.
Michael's next question is, what is your default Starbucks order?
Ice caramel latte upside down.
Okay, mine's ice caramel macchiato.
That's what I
upside
meant.
down.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
What does upside down mean?
Stirred.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it's
stirred.
But also, so way back when I was in college at a local place, y'all get ready. They had some, flavor of the month, and it had coconut. So it was like caramel iced coffee with coconut.
Did you just remember the Houston thing? Tony just like busted out laughing.
Laughing.
She goes laughing.
And so that was my drink everywhere. Like iced caramel latte, add a shot of coconut. Well, we visit Carrie in Houston, our first time in a big city, and tell him.
Well, we pull up to the Starbucks, and I'm, I'm driving, so I'm ordering for everybody, and I'm like, I want this, Tiffany wants that. And I was like, can I get an iced caramel latte with a shot of coconut?
Sorry.
And the guy comes over the speaker and goes, coconut? Like, so surprised and confused, and what is this flavor you speak of? Like, it was, he mind blown.
Yes.
Coconut?
It's like, never mind. But then later on, they got it. They had a thing, and I was like, that motherfucker, he probably is now the CEO of Starbucks. And was like, I had a genius idea. Let's put coconut.
That's probably how they pronounced it at every staff meeting, too.
Okay, Michael's next question is, a wish for the new year.
Ooh. Full time on the podcast.
That's what I was just about to say. I think it would be a while before both of us were full-time podcasts, but that would be like,
Yeah.
But wish for the new year would be Donna full-time podcast.
Thanks.
Allie D wants to know, Sam or Dean?
Ooh. Well, okay, hold on. Carrie, do you know what show they're talking about?
Supernatural.
Fuck!
But I don't have a fucking clue. Wait, is Dean the one? Wait, Dean's the one. Wait. Let me back.
Did you read this question?
Hand to God, I didn't. Is Dean the one that was on Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
Okay, then the other one. Sam.
Wait.
No.
His
Sorry.
name's not Dean in Supernatural. His name is Dean in
Gilmore Girls.
So Dean is Sam.
Yeah.
But Dean is not Dean.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, so the Dean in Supernatural,
Okay. So
not Gilmore Girls.
okay.
Dean from Gilmore Girls kind of looks like Skeletor to me.
Yeah, he could.
No.
He kind of does. Can I say neither? And I take their dad.
Wait, what's his dad look like? I want to know what he looks like.
Hello. It's a guy from Walking Dead. He was Denny.
Oh, yes.
on-
Okay, Jeffrey
Grey's
Dean
Anatomy.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Dean Morgan.
Interesting. All the Deans.
Mhm.
I forgot that's who. I only watched like 2 episodes of Supernatural.
Absolutely him.
Also, the angel guy. He was just funny to me, and like their chemistry.
The Archangel Gabriel.
Imagine that. I like the secondary characters always.
I do too. However, I did not know that was the secondary character because I didn't know the damn thing.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
But out of those two, probably,
Skeletor.
yeah. I lean more towards Sam just because he is more sensitive and all of that. So that would be.
His character's soul as a person is sensitive, or he's sensitive to Supernatural?
No, he's sensitive. Well, both. In all aspects of the word.
Okay.
Teresa B, if you could do any profession, what would it be? Who would be your number one choice for a guest on the podcast? I mean, I think it's pretty clear it's me, but we'll see what they say. And what unsolved case do you want to be solved?
Well, for me, my like all-time like goal was a like radio personality. So podcasting is even better.
Yeah, because you get to be edited.
Yeah.
Mine has always been a physician. Always.
Yeah.
It really has, because I like bought you Doc,
The Seven Dwarfs.
Seven Doors, like when we were in
High
fifth
school.
grade.
Mm-hmm. And for a little while there, I really did want to be a medical examiner.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Also a writer.
Not me.
No, yeah, me.
Donna in high school, like, for fun, analyzed poetry. I don't know where that girl went because she don't do that kind of shit now, but she loved it in high school.
I was cultured back then.
You uncultured swine.
Second question from Teresa B is, who would be your number one choice for a guest on the podcast?
The Ghost Bros.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That would be pure fucking chaos, though.
Oh
With
my God,
those
in the
three-
best way.
Yeah, but those three jokesters with us two, like, I got to peacock because I want to fuck them all. So
I know, right?
the only person I can think of off the top of my head right now, and maybe it's because it's late, but Keith Morrison.
Oh, yeah.
I want him to lean on things at my house.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Sheila Wysocki.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I really want her to be a guest.
Renee P, her question is, what is something you do that others find weird?
Let me count the ways.
I talk to myself. I make noises all the fucking time.
Donna would be perfectly okay in solitary confinement
Yes.
for part of the time. This is Donna's split personality, though. Donna would be 100% okay in solitary confinement, but also she's the person that always fucking has to be talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Like, she just cannot be alone. Like, she doesn't want to be alone
Yeah.
ever. She's in the car, she's on the phone. She's in the she's da-da-da. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's always got to be talking to somebody. So, it's like this perfect split of you need to talk to people, but on the other hand, you can fucking entertain yourself for hours.
Yeah.
Well, Donna and Tiffany think it's weird that I like to wear socks all the time.
Yes, that is weird.
Super weird. And that you wear pants to bed.
I know.
I mean, I like to be clothed.
No, too much.
Like people who sleep in nightgowns?
I
No,
know.
I can't sleep
I
in a
don't
nightgown.
understand.
No, I cannot sleep in a nightgown because it would end up being a
Up around your
quasi
neck.
halter top. Yes,
Yeah.
there's no way. But because I'm like a fucking roly-poly in the bed. You know what I mean? Like, I could do shirt, pants, and socks.
That's what I don't understand about the pants, because it would be hiked up, like, and then I would have a wedgie, and I would be constantly. I would undress myself in the middle of the night.
You have.
I mean, true, but
I don't know. I just like it.
Sometimes I eat pizza with a fork and a knife.
good Lord, yes, she does.
I count to 4 when I take toilet paper off the roll.
That's funny.
Every time. And you know what's so weird is that I really hate even numbers. Like, I love odd numbers, but toilet paper, I always count to 4. Not 4 squares, I count to 4.
Have you always done that? Like, even as a kid?
For at least 20 years.
Do any of your other sisters do it?
Mm-mm.
Anything else? What do you think, T? What else do we do that's weird?
Yeah, that would be
The
interesting.
way you say panties is weird, but that may just be my hang-up.
Really, Tiffany? What do you thread your panties on?
Shut the fuck up.
Tiffany says leg. Weird. Say it.
No.
She says leg
Shut up.
and orm for arm.
Donna walks on her tiptoes sometimes, and
It's because she's got sensory issues.
Yeah.
she like
Do I still use? Do I
like-
still?
prances.
Okay. Donna.
Oh fuck!
Fuck.
No. Donna prances when she's not like fully peacocking, but when somebody's like around that she's not fully comfortable around and she has to get up and do something is when she prances. Like, she walks on her toes and she does her hands aside and like does it really quickly. It's like if like people are over that we hadn't hung out with in a long time and she's got to get up and do something, she tries to like do it quickly but on her toes and like her arms aside her.
Just trying to be small, I guess. Well, no one's been excited by my prancing yet. So.
You need to make that prancercise video. You can't though. She's trademarked that shit.
Well, how you talked about me prancing and stuff, you do the most odd shit just randomly. Y'all, I have a video I think I shared in the Creepinati. My mama dead. My mama dead, y'all know. But she was dead.
Was she dead?
She was dead.
I think she was dead.
But so Carrie was over, like just hanging with me and stuff. Well, she went to the bathroom. So she comes back around. I have no idea why I turned it on. I think because Marley always got super excited when she would come through the door again. And so Marley was up on the couch and I was like, oh, I'm going to get it. This bitch was doing walk like an Egyptian coming through and it's just randomly. And I was like, what?
It takes me a while to get that comfortable with somebody, but when I do, God love them. I do weird shit.
Okay, next question.
Teresa B says, what 3 famous people, living or dead, would you invite to a dinner party?
Living, I would say Loretta Lynn because she has got some stories. Miranda Lambert.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And that Joe Manganiello. Can't say his last name.
Tarzan from Magic Mike.
Yeah. But him, he's just eye candy. He'd be my dessert.
He is cute.
Cute. He's sexy. And when he was on True Blood as a werewolf, even sexier.
You're going to kill me for one of my answers.
Okay.
But your boo, the prophet.
Oh, Marcus Lemonis? Oh, I forgot about him.
I want him to fix my finance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want him to just overhaul my everything, including me. No, but you know what I mean? And just be like, this is how you need to run your life. And the business and everything.
I love him, and he has the perfect little booty.
He's cute.
Oh, you think an older man's cute?
Yeah. I just don't want to call him daddy. It's so hard to be poignant on the, you know what I mean? You want to do somebody like Jesus. Not really, but you know what I mean? But all I can think of is, I can't leave out my husband, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's got to be there.
Ooh.
For sure.
Oh, I know another one. Bethany Frankel.
See, okay, I almost said Bethany Frankel, but that didn't say her because she dated Marcus Lemonis. And so that would be, so that would be a little weird because I almost said her.
Did not know that.
Look, let's just keep it sexy. Shamar Moore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Is it clothing optional at this place?
It's highly discouraged.
You want to be his baby girl?
Because he would pick you up. He would throw your ass around. Oh, God.
I gotta go.
Need to borrow some batteries.
Yeah, I need some batteries. Allie A wants to do Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Oh, yeah.
The choices are Ed Gein, Edmund Kemper, John Wayne Gacy.
Okay. Marry Ed Kemper, then fuck Ed Gein, and kill John Wayne Gacy.
I would kill John Wayne Gacy because he don't bring shit to the table.
No. Motherfucking clown ass motherfucker.
The next one's hard because this is my thought process. Ed Kemper is physically more my style, and he's a really good conversationalist, I feel like. Intellectual, all the things. But Ed Gein's like an interior designer. Squirrely little guy, though. I think I'd marry Ed Kemper.
So exactly what I said?
Yeah, I think I'd marry Ed Kemper. Because, he just, I feel like would be a good conversationalist. Strong, tall, to fuck Ed Gein.
Molly D asks, what other genre do you like besides true crime and paranormal?
Dating. Like, shout out to the Homance Chronicles.
And then I like the pop culture stuff that tends to lean more towards Bravo shows. So my big one right now is The Bitch Bible, but she does other reality shows and that she talks about, and she'll have guests on and stuff from The Bachelor and stuff like that. And then Heather McMahon, she has a podcast that's pop culture-y. I like that kind of stuff. And then when I really can, I really do try to listen to Skim This, which is that news one. It's every day, and I always get behind. And
I read their emails.
Yeah, I got the emails, and I was like, I can't keep up with the emails. And then so I stopped the emails and started listening to the podcast, and then I can't keep up with either. And then the other one, newsy kind of political opinion-y type thing I've been listening to because Ben Kissel's my husband. He just doesn't know it yet. Is the Abe's Top Hat from last podcast on the last podcast network.
Yeah.
So those are my other ones right now.
So he would actually be someone that you invite to your dinner party.
Oh shit, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably not, because I probably wouldn't talk to him because I'd be nervous.
True.
I mean, and then what would I do if he was there and The Rock was there? I mean, I know what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Be right sandwiched in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's podcast, I guess, but like other things, like I love reality TV.
Oh God, all the Bravo is my jam.
And like game shows and stuff. I like that.
Hmm.
Like
Match Game and all that.
No, like RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Big Brother. That kind. Oh, and Love Island. We all know.
And you like the Ink Masters and stuff like
Yeah.
that too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Morgan N wants to know, what is something you hate that everyone else loves?
Ted Bundy. Barbecue.
Steak, seafood, chicken on a bone.
Yeah, I don't like chicken on bone.
What is wrong with you? That is like the best things ever.
No.
Chicken on the bone?
Chicken on the bone, seafood, steak.
Seafood and steak, I'm with you. She's crazy.
Barbecue, I'm with you. Can't do barbecue.
But I can do, you know what? It's because I don't like things on the bone. And so I don't want like a chicken breast with no bone with barbecue sauce. Love it. Like I can do like a pulled pork sandwich. I don't
Yeah.
like things on the bone.
Maybe Thanksgiving. I don't love that holiday. I mean, mostly because I guess it's like family and reconnecting and all of that. And like, I just don't have that now. And so it's like, it's another day.
Even when you did, like, y'all were never big on Thanksgiving. Like,
Yeah.
you don't like giving you the food, really.
Yeah. Well, dressing. And when my mama would make turkey salad after.
Oh, the
That
best.
afterward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't like too, kind of on the Thanksgiving train, is I fucking hate Black Friday shopping. They both looked at me.
Weird. Y'all used to go all the time.
No, I've always hated it, but I would go because that's when Black Friday shopping has been a thing with my family since long before like the 80s. Like it's been like since it was I can remember on Thanksgiving Day after everybody ate, the whole family would get the newspaper from that day and get all the ads out and literally like plan a route for the mall. And I would go because that's when you would get a lot of like good clothes and stuff for Christmas, because you would be there, you could try it on, mom could get it for cheap, so you would get a lot of your Christmas presents. And so I would go because of that. But I hated it. And it would always lead to fighting because that was before I understood my anxiety. Because my anxiety manifests as anger, and so when I was in the crowds with the people, with the touching, with my ADHD mixed with my anxiety, it would manifest as anger. And so I would always end up getting in fights with my sisters or my mom or whatever, And so it just got to be, I'm fucking going to stay home. And then when my oldest sister had my oldest nephew, it was like, I'll stay home and take care of the kids. Bye, y'all. Have fun. We'll sleep in and I'll hang out with the 3-year-old and watch movies,
Yeah, I'm not big on Black Friday. I've been twice.
Once with me.
Once to get a TV,
Mm-hmm.
and my mama said I had to go. So I went. And then once because Donna called me at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and was like, I need you to go with me. My sister won't answer her phone. She's asleep.
Yes.
So I was like, all right, I'll go, but you got to come all the way to my house and get me, and I'm not driving anywhere, and you got to take me to breakfast.
Well, Donna came with my family one time.
Never again. Never again. Long legs McGee over there. All of her family, fast walkers.
I'm the slowest of the walkers.
Look, my stride, their normal stride is like not even joking 3 of my steps.
Oh, for sure, my oldest sister.
Yeah.
That girl walks so motherfucking fast.
And I'm like, I'm bye. I can't do it.
Cat J flipped it and reversed it and wants to know, what is something you love that everyone hates?
Burnt hot dogs. Well done meat.
Ugh.
Dots.
But you don't love them anymore.
Yeah, because you know why? because I ate a shit ton of them whenever I was sick.
Yeah.
Because it was one of the only things I could eat. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over it. But that's...
Well, I can't think of anything, but if y'all list stuff out and be like, hate it, love it, hate it, love it.
Yes. I need like a pick list.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear y'all's answer to this next question.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Tony S. says, what is the dumbest thing that y'all have ever had a fight about? She says, I love hearing funny friendship stories.
I know what Donna's going to say.
Uh-huh. Picture it. 21st birthday. We're in New Orleans. It's me, Tiffany, and Carrie, and my older sister, Susan. We're chilling. Like, we're drinking, you know, like, and I don't know why, but I am ultra paranoid all the time. And so we were all like, don't have anything that someone's like open for you, you know, like all of the things. Well, Carrie went to the bathroom.
You need to tell them how drunk I was. Very. This was the second night.
It was the second night.
Yes.
It wasn't my night. The first night was mine.
Yeah.
So y'all had the second
You need
night.
to preface this with how fucking shit-faced I was.
Yes.
Because I had spent the whole night going, it's my best friend's 21st birthday, buy me a shot. And it worked a lot. A lot.
I don't think it was that far into the night, though.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Was
we
it?
had left Ed's bar, gone somewhere else.
Oh, because we were at the Cats.
No, we had gone like 3 bars.
We were at Fat Cats or something.
No, we were at, well, maybe, I don't know, but we were at some bar where we only took like a couple of the test tube shots there and like rounded it out after, like, not very much longer after that. It was one of our last stops.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, okay. Well, Carrie was in the bathroom, like always, has to go to the bathroom. I swear to God, she has shitcations, y'all. Like, fuck. Well, so she had been in there for a while, and she was just like, I gotta go pee. So it was like, cool. And then I'm like, Tiffany, have you seen Carrie? Like, oh my gosh. So I go to check in on her, and I'm like, Carrie? And how did it...
I think, in my defense, I think it embarrassed me because the bathroom was packed.
Yeah, and...
Because it's a Saturday night on Bourbon Street. The bathroom was packed.
I'm like, Carrie? And...
This was also, like, pre-cell phones that text.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it would have been, well, it would have been 2005, 2006. So, yeah, we had them, but we didn't...
Well, it cost, too.
Yes.
Maybe that, yeah.
But all I remember is Carrie was pissed. Like, what did you even say?
I feel like, okay, this is what drunk Carrie remembers. One, you never know how drunk you are until you go sit on a toilet at a bar by yourself. And that's when it really hits you like, shit, I'm really fucking drunk and my eyes are closing.
Yeah.
But 2, I feel like you were like, Carrie, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. And you were like, Carrie? I feel like you asked me like 8 times.
No.
In drunk Carrie's mind, you did.
And she came out storming, and she is like pissed off, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm scared. I was scared that like someone was raping you or something in the fucking bathroom because you said I had to go pee, and it's been like literally 30 minutes. And she said, a little poo slipped out. But like, it's funny now, but she was pissed.
At the time, we fought for maybe 2 hours about it. Oh, God.
Like, down Bourbon Street.
I remember it.
She was walking so fast in my little fucking leg, and she was like, Donna, keep up. Donna, keep up. I'm like, oh, now you're worried someone's going to rape me, huh?
Oh, my God. I remember being like, Donna, get your shit together because there's a cop car right there. We're on Bourbon Street. Get your shit together.
Yes.
Because we were fighting.
We were both drunk.
So drunk. Yes.
We learned Crown is not our friend. We do not do shots of Crown.
Anymore.
And Tiffany's running in the background going, guys, don't leave me. Guys, I'm still here.
Guys,
Y'all
stop
be
fighting.
careful.
Guys, stop fighting. Guys, stop fighting.
Guys, let's not fight. Come on, guys.
We also got in a fight at the hotel room because Carrie So, okay, here's how we had to do it, because none of us really wanted to carry a lot of shit. And so we were like, all right, someone buys the drinks this night, then someone buys the drinks that night, and like we'll half it like when we get to the room and all. And the second night that me and Carrie were storming, the guy, like we went to a bar, like, okay, so we're walking down Bourbon Street and we all look and then we're like, keep walking and we're like, no one was in that bar. And then we all stop and we're like, hey, you want to go over there? So we did. And he was like, I got you, girl. Like, you're good. So all my drinks were free. They had to pay, but I had all my drinks free. We get back to the room and she wants to third it. And I'm like, but why? Like,
I forgot this. She told me this story like legit. This came up like a week ago, and I was like, I don't remember this part at all.
You do, yes. And I was like, because my drinks were free, so why should I have to pay? And she was like, well, we all did, again,
Drunk Carrie,
and we got in a fight about that.
That's so funny. God, see, this is why I don't drink. I'm obnoxious.
Same.
Wasn't that the same trip that was it? Y'all were fighting over the spot on the bed or something?
Yes, and I flew off the side.
Yes.
Because Donna told me, okay. We were fighting over the spot on the bed. Like, literally tussling. But, like, as 21-year-olds do. And
plus size 21-year-olds.
And Donna gets up, goes...
Wait. She prances.
Yes. Prances over to the peephole and goes, oh my God, there's some cute college boys out there. And I go, where? And jump up and run. And then she fucking starfishes the bed and gets the spot. So I'm like... There's nobody out there. This bitch come around the corner, see her starfished on the bed. So I'm like, you bitch, pounce. And she like throws me off of her and I roll off the bed into the wall.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
And y'all, that would still work today. If
Oh,
I'd
fuck
go
yes.
to a
Well,
thing.
maybe not college boys. You'd have to be like,
I'd be like, they're successful businessmen.
there's some 30-something-year-olds out there.
Oh my God. Tall, beard, kind of looks like Ben Kissel. Oh my God.
And they like extra large pizzas. They're carrying one and everything. Can I have a slice? Too far. I always gotta take it that one joke that's stupid.
That street pizza we had.
Oh my God, that
look,
street pizza.
Those, okay. If you've never been to New Orleans to Bourbon Street, there's two things that most of the bars have. A row full of ready-made daiquiris of all the different flavors, just in like a slushy machine. Yeah. That and pizza. Y'all, was it a year or two ago? I went to New Orleans for that conference. Just me, by myself. The conference was at the Sheraton on Canal, which is literally like a block away from Bourbon Street. I'm there for a couple of days for the conference. I legitimately one night went to Bourbon Street and got a daiquiri and pizza for dinner and was like, God, I love this shit.
Yes.
It's the best.
So good. I mean, so bad, but so good.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is there another stupid time that you can think of?
There's so many.
There are so many.
Run out of time here.
Yeah.
Our next question comes from John G. John would like to know, what was your best / favorite Mario Kart combo?
Ooh, of like the people?
I always went with Toadstool. That's his name.
Yeah.
But I wasn't ever good at like the to make the things go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always did
Baby Peach.
Baby Peach, but Diddy Kong, like the smaller, because of his bananas or whatever.
Oh, God, the bananas. Donna was brutal with the bananas, too. She would put them right where everybody wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you who's brutal. Fucking Tiffany with those fucking blue shells.
And the dog.
And the dog. She's always Luigi, y'all.
She's always Luigi, and so she always gets the little dog on the chain that goes, "Ruff, ruff, ruff, ruff," and knocks everybody over.
Yeah, I'm always in last place, so that's why I get all the freaking blue ones. Trying to knock y'all's asses out of first place so I can, and then the dog will get me up, and then I'm back down in last place again.
I think N64 was my favorite Mario Kart, but I also like Wii.
I like the Super Nintendo one the best.
No, GameCube.
GameCube.
Because it had the
Oh,
Daisy
yeah.
Cruise on it.
Yes, I remember I had a GameCube for a little while. Remember we played that?
Karen A. What podcast are you dying to be a guest on?
Bitch Bible.
Mm.
You know, or last podcast on the left. Just kidding. I couldn't keep up with those boys.
I couldn't either. I would say Two Girls, One Ghost, but obviously I'd be a third. And I think they're too wholesome for me. They'd be like, you're a heathen.
Mm-hmm.
Karen A. says, what is your guilty pleasure? TV shows, music, books, etc.
Bravo reality.
Yeah, reality, Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
Big guilty pleasure. Also, I love boiled peanuts.
Oh, that's a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
And she eats them, and then they hurt her tummy.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I shouldn't have eaten so many. And I said, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Every time.
Exact conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Next question she has. What is one movie you can watch 1,000,000 times on repeat?
Shawshank Redemption,
Mm-hmm.
Ever After, Never Been Kissed, Just Right,
Selena.
What's a new one that I've been watching? It's not new, but it's like new to me.
Hidden Figures. You
Yes,
watch that. Mhm.
Hidden Figures. I watch that all the time.
It's a good movie.
So good.
You know what you left off your list, though?
Remember the
Overboard.
Titans?
Overboard. Donna.
Fuck you.
Look, every time Donna, Tiffany, and I go to a hotel,
Every fucking time, and I can't leave.
that movie is on. And Tiffany and I love it. Donna hates it.
And I'm outnumbered. And so then I go, fine, y'all can watch it. I'm going back to bed.
The other movies that I can watch, okay, Shawshank Redemption that you said, Fried Green Tomatoes for me,
Yes, good
Yes.
one.
Still Magnolias for me.
Mm-hmm. I can't watch that one all the time, though, because when Shelby
so much-
needs her juice, like,
It's too
not
much emotion.
that point, but like,
When
at
Malin is doing her like monologue at the funeral.
Oh, God.
But if y'all watch that movie and you know, if you want a glimpse into Donna and my friendship, she is fucking Clary and I am Weezer.
Yes.
Like to the core, 100%. Donna is Clary and I am Weezer, and she is always pushing my motherfucking buttons.
When she's like pushing her off the bench or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Legitimately. But Donna, you don't like this one, but Forrest Gump.
I don't not like it. I just haven't seen it all. It's just really long.
And you know what? And in general, almost every single J-Lo movie.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Enough.
Oh, God, that was such
So
a good
good.
one.
Every time it's on TV, I gotta watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter where it's at.
I'm like, you go, J-Lo. You get him.
Next question she has is, if you could write a memoir of your life, what would you title it and why?
I think same as we said on the other one, expect the unexpected for me. Or, oh, shit.
Mine would be extra large pizza, extra cheesy.
That's the fucking truth.
Looking to be double stuffed.
Oh, shit. Damn. I like it. I would read that book.
I mean,
Not that I wouldn't read Carrie's.
Damn.
expect the unexpected.
Y'all see where I stand in this friendship.
Oh. Her next question is, you're stranded on a deserted island. What do you choose? Carbs or cocks?
Cox.
Oh, fuck. Cox. Every time.
Cox, because one, I'll be vegan. Like, oh, give me some.
Except for that one meat.
I was going to say I'll eat twigs and berries and his twigs and berries.
Yeah. Cock. Because here's the thing. Unless we live in this magical world where the carbs aren't going to fucking go bad, they're fucking going to go bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, what, somebody's going to drop all fresh bread to you? No. Give me the cock.
Yeah.
Think about all the weight you'll lose, too. All that sex and no carbs.
Oh, my God. We'd be a schmedium pizza. Personal pan coming at you. Fucking, like, book it.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck.
it. Oh,
Love
man.
that. That's probably why I read so much as a kid.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you get free pizza. Okay. Our next question comes from Jessica D. She wants to know what your last meal would be and what your favorite book is.
Okay. Last meal would be breakfast. Like omelets, pancakes, sausage, the round patty sausage, bacon, all of that. Favorite book. I love John Steinbeck, all of his books, but there's this poetry book. Well, it's a complete poetry by Anne Sexton. Fucking love that book. And also, coming from a heathen like me, but Blue Like Jazz by Donald Miller. I really like that. It's a Christian book, but I really liked it. It's one of those books that, like, I have notes in the margins and, you know, all of that.
My last meal would probably be all my favorite, like, casseroles. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all, like, the home cooking from growing up.
Yeah. Your breakfast casserole could be in my my
That's a good one.
breakfast.
That's some good shit.
Yes.
I will request that for the night, the day after the party. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. I don't really have a favorite book, but I do like most of, like, the John Grisham books, kicking it kind of old school with that.
Yeah.
Ann M. wants to know what you guys do for a living, and she's dying of curiosity.
Ooh. Okay, I do sales and I do like network equipment to government agencies, schools, that thing. Not what I went to college for, and just kind of fell into it by my fairy job mother, Brandon. And yeah, and so I just kept with it. I like it. I think it like fits me because I get to talk to people and all of that.
I am an occupational therapist, and I work in an outpatient orthopedic clinic, working primarily with people with shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand orthopedic conditions.
She has her doctorate, y'all.
Emily S. wants to know if there's any meetups coming up soon, and if y'all can go out and eat.
Oh, well, we always go out to eat, so come on.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us like to cook. Well, Donna doesn't know how, nor does she touch raw meat, so...
Hey, I learned how to use tongs when I do the roast and the pork chops.
But she will not touch or look at raw chicken or beef.
Yeah. Tiffany likes to put her hands all up in
I
it.
was about to say, is it weird that I love that, like, smushing hamburger meat together in my hand?
No, because it's a texture. Well, again, I'm an OT, so I'm like, no, it's not weird at all. It's a texture thing you like.
Yeah. I've since I was a kid, I remember, like,
Ooh.
I don't like
wanting to do
it.
for my mom.
I don't like it because it makes my hands too fucking cold.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, like that bone chill cold. And no meetups planned, but as we said before, like, it is part of our, 5-year plan / goals, but obviously, hopefully, way sooner than 5 years. You know.
Yeah. Well, and so we're going to Atlanta in November, and so we'll meet up with some of the listeners there. But it's like we're going to a podcast show, and they just happen to live there and stuff. So, like, that's cool. And then we are going...
Oh, in July.
To Kansas City, Missouri. So that could be another time that we would do, like, a meetup kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going to the second annual True Crime Podcast Festival. And this year, it was in Chicago, and we went. It was the first one ever. And then, again, they're doing it again, July, and it's going to be in Kansas City.
Yeah. And we've already heard that some of y'all are, like, super excited. So we are too.
We've already got our tickets and everything, so we're going.
We going, girls.
Come hell or high water or salmonella, we going.
Oh, Lord. Yep. It didn't.
You better knock on some fucking wood, girl.
I'm just saying salmonella didn't keep my ass away this year and ain't going to keep my ass away next year. I came with pick line and knee scooter in tow.
Yep.
Man, y'all killed it with these questions.
Yes.
They were so good and thought-provoking.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for participating and sending in these questions for us.
Caring about us.
Yeah, wanting to know what we think and feel and love, and it's weird, but it's so much fun too. So
Yeah. I hope we can do another one soon.
yeah, Tiffany, of course, thank you for being an amazing hostess.
No problemo.
Thank y'all for sticking with us through these 31 nights of Halloween. We are almost there. It's so crazy. Thank y'all again so freaking much for listening. And remember,
Creep it real
and don't get scared.